Atlanta, Georgia, where you'll find no shortage of birds, braves, and bumper-to-bumper traffic. The NBA Hawks, NFL Falcons, Major League Baseball, Atlanta Braves, and right here from Truist Park, we want to do a big shout out for Vistage Worldwide chairs here in Atlanta, like Brian Slack. Wonderful visits with you, Brian, and your groups over the course of a week. Lisa Dugan, I think it's the third time that we've been together. Got to see the legendary Jay McDonald, the strategic jaywalker. But the highlight, no question, Bud Carter. I am just so fascinated by the way, he is Mr. Atlanta Braves baseball. So we can't thank you enough, Bud, Frank, Furness, and I, for coming out, for taking us out to the ballpark here to watch the Braves beat the Philadelphia Phillies and also invite us in as a guest to your home. So reporting all the way from Nashville with more on this story is the aforementioned Frank Furness.
Hey, thanks so much, Gair. And coming to you tonight from the country music capital of the world, Nashville, Tennessee. And of course, I'm at the place where legends are made and seen, which is the Grand Ole Opry. Many of you have heard of it. And tonight I'm here to see some of the big little legends, or some of the big legends. Speaking about legends, I just want to thank two great legends that I worked with this week, Vistage Chairs, Wade Bradley and Jay McDonald. Guys, thank you so much for making our job as speakers so easy. Absolutely loved working with your groups. I had a fantastic time. And speaking of another legend, of course, we have Bud Carter. Gair, you know, you and I stayed at the Carter Mansion this week. We enjoyed great company, great wit, fantastic barbecue, our single malts, and listening to some incredible jazz. You know, Bud, you are the master of jazz. I've never seen a collection like yours. So I just want to thank you. You're not only a big little legend, you're a big legend as a Vistage chair, but more than that, you're a legend as our great friend. So to all of you, thanks so much. And you know, right now I've got to go and see some other legends in this fantastic place in the Great Ole Opry, the Grand Ole Opry. So hey, this is Frank coming to you live from Nashville. Hey Gair, over to you, bud.
Thanks very much, Frank Furness, for that report all the way from Nashville. Now, back here at Truist Park in Atlanta, I know they once called Fulton County Stadium the launch pad, but this is a perfect metaphor for what membership is like in Vistage International, Vistage Worldwide, because this is the big leagues of business, big league baseball. And one of the things that was so fascinating the other day with one of Bud Carter's groups was the level of conversation. We're talking conversations you just won't hear anywhere else. And these are people who are really dedicated to growing and building their companies in a very responsible, sustainable way. But what was on the table was, in light of recent political upheaval, economic certainty, and of course all this talk of trade wars and tariffs, was how do you play the long game when the rules of the game are changing every single day? And that's one of the reasons why an increasing number of CEOs and business leaders are turning to Vistage to find those answers that are so all important. Reporting here from Truist Park in Atlanta, and again, thanks to everyone at Vistage Worldwide who really turned the week into a home run. It was greatly appreciated. And never forget, you can't create a legend without a story, and you might be only one story away from creating your own legend.